Alright, I just received my Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi Lola, L0-LA59. This is the droid that was Leia's companion. It's by Hasbro. Requires 4 AA batteries. And it's for ages 4 and up. And I think this 45 plus is how loud it gets. It gets louder than 45 decibels, I think, for people that are sound sensitive. It has 3 different modes. You can put it on a stand with legs. You can put it on a stand like it's flying, and then you can fly it around with your hands. So, this Animatronic edition just came out. It was supposed to come out in November, but I got it early. So here's this side of the box. On the back it shows some of the things you can do. There's a button on top that you can use to activate it. Touch to activate. Panels move. We'll see that later. And that's the companion mode. So those are 3 different modes again. On the box, this opens up, and you can see Lola hiding in there, and shows the different modes again. Alright, let's open this up, and then the bottom has got all the fine print. Plastic-free packaging, that's nice. Less to recycle. Lots of fine print, so we're not going to read that. Okay, open this up. There's no plastic in this packaging. This is pressed paper. Here's this. Looks like this is the. Here's some plastic. This is coated paper, so you can recycle. It's like, sort of like wax paper, but not as slick. So here's some plastic. It's the plastic stand. Comes in 2 parts. Oh, this is the other stand. Okay, there's 2 different stands. So this is the flying stand. It says Star Wars TM on this, and then this is the stand where you use the legs. Okay. Here's some cardboard. Let's put that aside. Let's get the legs out. So here's the legs. Those are kind of, I'm probably going to use it like this. I'll show you how I'm going to use it later. So these legs snap into this stand. You can see how they snap in there. Really, really solid. That's good. That's how I'm going to be using it the most, probably. All right, it's got a little antenna. I think snaps up and down. That's nice. Lift it out. There's Lola. I thought this droid was really cute. I'll tell you what I use it for later, but it's got some more wrapping here to keep it from getting scratched, which is nice. Instead of that vinyl stuff. And let's see, here looks like the battery compartment. Pretty sure. Some kind of a button there. Maybe that releases the. Alright, so I have to figure out how to put the batteries in. Looks like it's got some screws. So are there any instructions? Okay, here are the instructions. That's good. Let's take a little more closer look at Lola though first. So on the side, she opens up and down to show kind of a mouth, I think. Here's her eye, and then a little extra eye. And these flaps are going to come up. And on the bottom, this is where she plugs into the stand, I guess. Yeah, okay. So she plugs into the stand. That's why this button goes in. That's how the stand engages. Same thing with the legs, have the same fixture here to engage into this little depression here. Alright, and then it's got this little antenna that flips up and down. That's good for storage, then it won't get broken, hopefully. Let's take a look at the instructions. What do we get here? So we've got the instructions, and they're visual. They do have some words here too. So you do need to use screws to. You need to use a screwdriver to put the batteries in. It doesn't look like there's batteries included, so it's unfortunate unless they're already in there. I don't think so. This is another warning message about small parts. So this is a choking hazard. There's some small parts that can break off that are dangerous. So. And then this is the warranty, probably. More caution stuff about battery leakage. Yeah. Don't mix battery types, old batteries. Yeah, this is just more warnings. So choking warning, battery warning, and then the instructions, and I guess the warranty information is on here. There's FCC statement. Yeah, I don't really see a warranty anywhere. Maybe it's on the box in the fine print. So copyright, yeah. All right, so let's get a screwdriver out and we'll open this up and put some batteries in it. All right, need a Phillips screwdriver. And screw the battery compartment. 3 screws, separated by 120 degrees. All right, there we go. So you have to unscrew quite a bit. These are captive screws, which is nice, you don't lose them. So here's the battery compartment. So I like to use these end-of-loop batteries because they're rechargeable. The other droids Hasbro's put out have had internal batteries that are rechargeable, but eventually they wear out. So this is a better setup. It'll keep working. You can always put new batteries in it as long as the electronics are working. You don't have to worry about the batteries. All right, it made a little wake-up sound when I finished putting the batteries in. So it's nice. It's got only 3 screws. You can always screws back in the correct way. It's going to be this way. I guess it's this way. And also this center fixture here forces you to screw it back in one way. That's good. I accidentally pushed the button. I accidentally pushed the button, I think. Alright, buttons are in. Let's put Lola on her clear stand. Need the handle for now. Let's see how the stand goes. There's something rattling around. Huh, that's not good. Some little nut got loose. I'll have to see what we can do about that. Maybe it's extra. Alright, so they... Why don't you calm down for a minute? Oh, I don't see a button there. In any case, let's, so the stand has a little keyhole here, so insert this into the keyhole. That's in there. Oh, she's waking up. Now that this is depressed, she knows she can flip up her flaps. So instead of a button up here, it looks like there's like a little sensor. I don't see a button. So let's read the instructions. When I put her down, now she's really getting active. So. Alright, so it looks like you can clap and she'll react to you. Also tap her on top. So on the box, it doesn't really show a button. There is this kind of this thing here with the 2 little windows, it looks like. I think if you cover those up, it notices that you touched it. So there's some nice detailing underneath these flaps here with some circuitry looking things. And of course she moves up and down. Let's get a lower perspective, easier to see what she's doing. All right, here's a better view. After a while, I didn't do anything. She'd stop talking. So see if we tap right now, she'll wake up. All right. Hello. Hi, Lola. How are you doing? Okay. Hi, Lola. Who's your favorite Jedi? Obi-Wan? Yeah, me too. All right, so now let's take it off. If we take it off this base, it should stop flapping its wings. I can get it off easily, though. Let's see. Doesn't want to come off that easily. All right, now that Lola turned off, let's see if we can get this base off without so much stress here. Got some way to get this off. So the key is in the back here. Now this came off pretty easily. Okay, so it looks like what you want to do is put the base on. This one may fit tighter than the legs, I think. Maybe that's the problem. In there. There. All right, so to get it off, you want to, the key's in the back here where the antenna is. And you just want to push it away from you like that. It comes off. So the reason I got this, I mean, it's a fun Star Wars thing, but I do a lot of astronomy outreach with my astronomy club. And we go to science fairs, elementary schools and middle schools. And I've been using Star Wars robots for a while. I have R2-D2 and BB-8 that move around on the table. So that attracts kids over to the table, and then I tell them that this is just a movie robot, but on Mars, there's real robots on Mars. So here's a picture of the Perseverance rover and the Ingenuity helicopter. And then I've also made a 3D printed model of the Mars helicopter. So I talk about movie robots as an intro to talking about real robots that when kids grow up, they could be engineers working on a robot or scientists working on science experiments with these robots on other planets. So that's why I like Star Wars robot droids, because they attract attention. And then I can get kids interested in science and engineering. So, wake up, Lola. There you are. Lola, what's your favorite Jedi? Obi-Wan Kenobi? Yeah, me too. Yeah, you're excited. Bye, Lola.
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Post a comment if you have any questions or ideas, and I'll try to respond. That's all for now, but more videos are coming, and if you want to see them, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification icon if you don't want to miss one. This is Beta Cygni signing out, and keep looking up.